basically today we have to finish the animal tissue. No, sorry, plant tissue. Okay, and then we'll be doing we have to do the last part. I think we completed. Just like we completed this. We have to do. I think we completed this, right? We have to start from animal tissue, if I'm not wrong, right? Tell me if I'm audible to you. Good evening, Adil. Am I audible to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe Jocelyn is facing some network issues. Maybe. Okay, so let's just start with the chapter. Like not chapter, the next part, which is animal tissue. Okay, we already discussed plant tissue. Today we are going to do the animal tissues. Okay. So for animal tissue, like we have different types of. So we have different types of animal tissue. Epithelial tissue. Okay. Then we have connective tissue. Then we have muscle tissue. Then we have muscle tissue is the last one. Sorry, yes, nervous tissue. Okay, these are the parts of your animal tissue. So one by one, we'll discuss everything. Okay. So let's just start. So first of all, animal tissues. So animal tissue, those tissues which are present in animal are known as animal tissue, right? So we'll be studying about different type of animal tissue so that we can cover them. Okay. So let's just start with epithelial tissue. Now, what are epithelial tissues basically? So epithelial tissue, they are tightly packed and form a count sheet. Okay, a continuous sheet is being formed over there. Absorption, secretion, sensation, protection, everything is being covered there. Okay. Now, epithelial tissue, it's a covering and protective tissue in animal body. It covers external surface of the body and internal surface of some organs, separate and also separates one organ from other. Okay. So this is the properties of epithelial tissue. So let's just look over here. See, epithelial tissue, the covering or protective tissue in the animal body are epithelial tissue. First point. Second point, epithelial covers most organs and cavities of the body. So you have cavities. So epithelial is basically, for example, this is the organ. So epithelial will always be present over here, right? The covering. Epithelial is always a covering, right? Then it also forms a barrier to keep different organs separate. So for example, these are the organs, right? How come you are getting that there are three organs? Because you can see the boundary, right? Only then you can say, ma'am, yes, this is organ 1, this is organ 2, and this is organ 3, right? So what basically it do, epithelial tissue, it also forms a barrier to keep different body separate, system separates. Okay. Then where it is present, see skin. For example, look at your hand. Over there you can see the skin, right? So that is also a layer, right? The skin, the lining of the mouth. You have your mouth, right? Over there you have linings. The linings of blood vessels. Like for example, this is a lining. Only then blood is flowing over here, na? But otherwise your blood will have spilled all over your body, right? Lungs, alveoli, and kidney tubules are made up of epithelial tissue. Clear? Then epithelial tissue cells are tightly packed and form a continuous sheet. So basically they are tightly packed. They are not very loose. They are very, very tight. Okay. They have only a small amount of cementing material between them and almost no intercellular gases. So you will write this, no intercellular gases, because they are tightly packed. Tightly packed means they are like this. So they don't have any space in between them. Okay. Anything entering or leaving the body must cross at least one layer of epithelial. See, for example, this is your hand, right? If you are injecting an injection, so of course it will go through epithelial tissue, right? Or for example, sweat is coming out from your body, so of course it will also come from hands and all that. So anything entering or leaving the body must cross at least one layer of epithelial. Clear? As a result, the permeability of the cell of various epithelial plays an important role in regulating the exchange of material between body and the external environment, also between different parts of the body. Okay. Regardless of the types, all epithelial are usually separated from the underlying tissue by extracellular fibrous basement membrane. Okay, so now you have different types of structure. Different epithelia showing different structure that correlate with their unique function. For example, in a cell-lying body vessels or lung alveoli, where transportation of substance occurs through a selectively permeable substance, there is a kind of flat kind of epithelial. This is called a simple squamous epithelial. Clear? So over here we have different types of things. So we will be discussing that. Okay, so let's just see. So see, Simple squamous epithelial. This is thin and flat. Now this is very, very important. These examples. Let's see, epithelial, you already know it's a layer and everything, right? But you have different types of epithelial. Like for example, in esophagus, which is your food pipe, over there you have different epithelial, right? Over respiratory tract, you have different epithelial. So basically, we have simple squamous epithelial, then stratified squamous epithelial, then columnar epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, and glandular epithelium, right? So simple squamous epithelial, this is thin and flat. Where it is present in skin, esophagus, and lining of mouth. Okay. Then stratified is the pattern of layer, right? So for example, this is a layer, so like this. Okay. Where it is present, respiratory system, digestive system, excretory, and reproductive system. So respiratory system, digestive system, excretory system, and reproductive system. Clear? Then columnar epithelial. They are elongated, means they are long, plus column, like this. Okay. Where they are present in respiratory tract. Okay. Fallopian tube, uterus, central canal of spinal tube. Okay. Then cuboidal epithelium. Cuboidal epithelium, they are of course of tube shape, right? Where they are present in lining of kidney tubules plus duct of salivary gland. Okay. Then glandular epithelium. They are fold inwards. They are folded, but inwards they are folded like this. Okay. They are present in multicellular gland. Clear? I hope now epithelial part is clear to you all, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you will write, first of all, you will write animal tissue. Okay. Then you will write this epithelial tissue. Give the heading. In between, give the heading like this, animal tissue, and then hashtag. Okay, just don't write hashtag, just write first epithelial tissue. Okay, then from here, the covering or from here, the covering or protective tissues in the animal body are epithelial tissue. Second point, epithelial covers most organs and cavities. Third, it is also a barrier. Fourth, the skin of the lining till here, epithelial this, and no intercellular movement, and this till here you have to write. Then we'll write the types of epithelial tissue. Let me know once you are done. Okay, just don't wait for me to ask. Just let me know once you are done. Okay, Jaslin, you are also done?
No, ma'am.
Okay, take your time.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Now we will be doing this. Okay, you will write this. Types of epithelial tissues. This whenever you're not getting any spelling or something, you can just let me know. Okay, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth.
ma'am.
Done, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Adil, you are also done?
Yes.
Okay. Now you have to remember one thing. One is cilia. Okay, ma'am, what is cilia? Cilia is basically a columnar epithelmic tissue, right? See, over here we did different types of this columnar tissue have the cilia. Now, ma'am, what is cilia? Cilia is hair-like projection on the outer surface of EC. EC is this, which we are doing the epithelial tissues, right? Then these cilia can move, and this movement pushes the muscles forward to clear it, called ciliated columnar epithelium. Clear? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Students done?
Yes.
Okay. Now we will be doing the next tissue, which is your connective tissue. Okay. So, ma'am, what is connective tissue basically? Right. So let's just discuss connective tissue. See, connective tissue connects and binds different tissues and organs. Okay, they are loosely spaced and embedded in an intercellular matrix, and matrix may be a jelly-like fluid or a rigid. Okay, it can be a dome-shaped or a rigid one. Clear? So what are connective tissue? Connective tissue are those tissue which connects and bind different tissues and organ together, and they are loosely spaced. When we were doing epithelium tissue, there with this, they are closely packed, like tightly packed, right? But connective tissue is loosely spaced and embedded in the intercellular matrix. So they are embedded, like inside they are like this. Okay, and matrix can be jelly-like fluid or can be rigid. Clear? Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, we will do blood. So ma'am, what is blood? So these are the examples of connective tissue. Okay. So blood. Blood has a fluid liquid matrix called plasma, in which red blood corpuscles, which is RBC and WBC, and platelets are suspended. Okay. The plasma contains protein, salt, and the hormones. Blood flows and transport gases, digestive foods, hormones, and waste material to different part of the body. Okay. Second is bone. Bone is what is bone? It is a framework that support the body. It also anchors the muscles and support the main organ of the body. It is the strong and non-flexible tissues. Okay. Then bones are embedded in a hard matrix that is composed of calcium and phosphorus compound. Okay. Two bones can be connected to each other. Then this is a very important point, which is ligaments. Right, ma'am? What are ligaments? When your two bones are connected, one bone and other bone, right? That is known as ligaments. Okay. These tissues are very elastic. So what this is the third part. Okay, ligaments. These tissues are very elastic. It has considerable strength. Ligaments contain very little matrix and connect bones with the bones. Okay, clear? Then tendons. What are tendons? Tendons connect muscles to bones. See, when two bones are being connected, they are known as ligament. When one bone and one muscle is connected, that is known as tendons. Okay, and tendons are fibrous tissues which with great strength but limited flexibility. Okay, then other is cartilage. What are cartilage basically? Cartilage smoothens the bone surface at joints. So when see, if you will touch your ear, right, ear, you in your ear, you will say there are bones, but they are very smooth and flexible now. So they are not bone actually, they are cartilage. So the the bones which are smooth, they are known as cartilage. Clear? Clear.
Yes.
Okay. Mm. So first of all, just write this. These are the things which you have to do. And the other one is, oh God. Other one is your, wait a minute, huh? I'll just, so your other one is your adipose tissue. So ma'am, what are adipose tissue basically? Adipose tissues are nothing. They are found below the skins and between internal organs. Clear? So these are bone, blood, bone, like bones. These are different types of bones. It can be ligament, tendons, cartilage, and adipose. Clear? So how you are going to write it? You are going to write, first of all, you will write this connective tissue. Okay, write connective tissue and write this. You connected till here, just write it down. Okay, and once you are done, be very quick. Write it down quickly. Done, students? Okay, Jaslin, you are also done?
Yes, ma'am.
So after this, first of all, you will write this blood. Okay, so let blood till here. Okay, and then from here, blood flows 2 points. Clear? Done, students? Blood?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, after this, you will write bone. You will write this bone. Then you will write it forms a framework that supports the body. It also anchor the muscles and support the main organ of the body. It is strong and non-flexible tissues. Then you will write this. Bone cells are embedded in a hard matrix that is composed of calcium and phosphorus compound. Clear? Be very, very quick. Jocelyn done that part. Okay, just quickly write this. Now, these are the types of bones: ligament, tendons, cartilage, and adipose tissue. So, ligament, they join bone and bone, and they are elastic and give strength. Tendons, they connect muscle and bones. They are fibrous, they give strength and limited flexibility. Cartilage, they are widely spread. They have solid matrix compressed of protein plus sugar. They smoothen the bone surface at the joint. They are present in nose, ear, trachea, and larynx. Then adipose found below the skins and between internal organs. Clear? Done, Jasleen?